My Nature Notebook. I'm very lucky because there is a forest behind my house. It's a habitat for many plants and animals. Things in the forest are always changing. Sometimes there are flowers on the plants. Sometimes new leaves are growing. I'm going to start observing the forest carefully. I will record my observations in this notebook to find out what changes over time. April. Oh, I do not like that. April. I decided to observe one little part of the forest. I marked my spot with sticks and string. I'll come back each month. Plants. There are many dead brown leaves on the ground. I drew one dead leaf. There is also a plant with green leaves. The leaves on the plant look like leaves on the ground, but green and smaller. I think they are the same kind of leaves. I wonder how the plant first started to grow in this spot. There's that I wonder. Scientists say, I wonder. I used a ruler to measure the plant. That way, I can see if it's bigger when I come back. Using a tool, the ruler, to measure changes. This is my drawing of the small plant. The letters cm stand for centimeters, so 20 centimeters tall. Animals. I couldn't find any animals in my spot. May. It's sunny today, but my spot is mostly shady from the trees growing around it. Plants. I looked in a book and found pictures of the leaves that are on the ground and on the small plant. I found out that the small plant is a young oak tree. The brown leaves on the ground came from some bigger oak trees growing nearby. I found tiny red and green plants sprouting out of the ground. I wonder what these plants are and how they got there. I drew a picture of the sprouting plants and a measurement how tall they are. Animals. I saw black ants walking in my spot. They were moving in a straight line and carrying little seeds. I also noticed a shiny line on the ground. I wonder what it is. June. The air is getting warmer. Some parts of the soil are dry. Plants. Some of the dead oak leaves have white stuff on them. The little plants are taller and they are all green now. I think they are grass plants. They are 10 centimeters tall and have a lot more leaves. I counted 10 leaves on one grass plant and 7 on another. A leaf is missing from the young oak tree. I wonder if an animal ate it. Well, there's a bird right there. Animals. There's a dead bird on the ground. I have to be careful not to touch it. Oh no, it smells bad. The ants are still carrying seeds around. I wonder if the ants eat the seeds. I also found hoof marks in the soil. They look like a deer made them. July. It rained today and the soil is wet. I can smell the wet soil. It smells fresh. When I measured the young oak tree, it was a little taller. It is now 27 centimeters tall, and it has 2 new leaves. The grass plants look full grown now. One grass plant is 60 centimeters tall. There are too many leaves to count. I wonder how the grass can grow faster than the oak tree. I wonder. Animals. All that's left of the dead bird is a pile of feathers and bones. There are 2 new animals in my new spot. One is a slug. Now I know what the shiny line is. It's a slug trail. There's also an earthworm on the ground. I hear clicking noises around me. I wonder what animal is making that noise. August. My spot has changed a lot since I last observed it. Plants. The young oak tree is 33 centimeters tall. It still only has 5 leaves. I wonder if it will ever get to be full grown, like the trees around it. The big oak trees are making acorns. One fell in my spot. The grass is 90 centimeters tall now. It has green seeds sticking out at the top. The seeds feel like tiny paper fans. Animals. I heard clicking again. I looked up to see a squirrel in an oak tree. It was holding something in its paws. I think the squirrel was the one making the sound. I found just a few feathers and bones from the dead bird. Yikes. The rest of the bird is gone. The only other animals I saw were a few ants. I can't believe all the changes I saw in one small spot. I wonder if the grass seeds or acorns will sprout next spring. I made a table to show how much the plants grew. The oak tree grew so slowly. Will it keep growing during the winter? I made a chart. Here's my months. Here's my measurements of the oak tree. And here's my measurements of the grass. And here's the glossary.